I just want to first say thank you to everyone who's able to make it today, who have taken their time to be a part of our weekly webinar. For those that don't know, my name is Amanda Ray. I am an online marketer. I have been doing this since 2015. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about why SSM was created, what to expect when you get started with this opportunity, and not only that, how people are earning with this platform, because a lot of people are like, how in the heck are they doing this? How are they doing this? How is this for real? And yes, it is. Yes, it is. I believe that when you truly find an opportunity where you're around people that care about your success, when you're around people that want to see you win, you will win. Okay? So we're going to go over that. I put together a quick PowerPoint presentation that's going to explain exactly what SSM is about, how to get started, and how we are earning while building an online business. Okay? Back in 2015, I started my online journey. Why? I wanted more money. But not only that, I wanted time freedom. And I wanted to be able to spend more time with my kids. Okay. I was at a job that was a dead end, and I knew in my heart that the $1,100 that I was making every 2 weeks will never allow me to live the lifestyle that I wanted to live. Okay. So I went onto YouTube. I started looking at opportunities, and I started to see how people was living this laptop lifestyle. And I'm like, if that's for real, that's what I want to do. I'm going to live the laptop lifestyle. And I went on my journey. So fast forward, 2015 and 2016 was a hot mess because I made absolutely nothing. And when I was going through this online journey, I had joined about 25 opportunities and made absolutely $0. Okay. So, and it's just so funny when I tell a story, it always feels like it happened yesterday because I was just so disappointed, and I couldn't believe how I was meeting all of these different top earners that was making a ton of money, and I couldn't make two pennies to rub together. It was horrible. So what I decided to do is I took a little break after losing a ton of money. And I gotten a phone call from a top earner that said, Amanda, what you're missing is mentorship. Anybody can go and get a sponsor, right? A sponsor is just someone who brings you into an opportunity, give you an opportunity that you can make money from. But a mentor actually takes you by the hand and let you know how the industry works, the psychology behind it, what to focus on, what's not important, and what you need to do in order to be successful. So after spending a good 6 months with my mentor, I had made $50,000 in profit my first year of just focusing on one opportunity. And I was like, a part of me was like, is this real? I thought that maybe I was going through a phase and it was just going to kind of like sizzle down to nothing. And he goes, Amanda, this is just the beginning. You are going to make a ton of money online, and this is just the beginning. And you know what? He was right. He was absolutely right. And every 2 or 3 months, it was getting better and better. And I was like, is it going to just sizzle down into nothing? Am I going to just run out of money one day? It never happened. And I'm just so grateful because what I went through, I learned a lot. And even though I was extremely disappointed, I decided not to give up. Even though I had lost a lot of money and I was in over 25 opportunities, I still had a little bit of hope. And that little bit of hope is what actually took me to the top. It allowed me to be the best that I can be. And today I'm still learning a lot. And I'm always training and learning and researching and all of this great stuff. But what I realize is that this isn't hard. It's not hard. If you have the right mentorship, the right program, and you are consistent, you can earn a lot of money in the online space. Another thing that I learned is that the reason why a lot of people can earn money in the online space, because a lot of people don't know about the online world or the online space. Okay, it's only 3% that are doing really well with this, but there are over 200,000 people per day, probably more now since the pandemic, that's actually looking for an online or work from home opportunity. So we have a lot of people out there to reach. And what I wanted to do, or what I decided to do, is that I said to myself, God, just like that, I said, God, if this works for me, I promise you, I will teach the world, anyone who wants to learn how to do this, I will teach them exactly how to do this. And that's what I love to do, because I feel like no one should be struggling, trying to make ends meet, working at a job that they hate, dealing with a boss that they hate, dealing with coworkers that they hate, taking that 30-minute lunch per day that is just exhausting. I thought it was exhausting. I couldn't take it. And for many years, this is what, since I was 14 and had my first summer youth job, I always knew in the back of my mind that that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I knew that that wasn't the way. So SSM was created, a platform where people can earn and learn. Okay. This is a community-based opportunity where we do things as a team to show people that what we have works. Okay. And that the PowerPoint presentation that we're going to go through today is going to break down what we're all about, how you can be a part of it. We're going to hear some testimonials, and we're going to talk about the different struggles that people have and how this will release you from the struggles that you currently have, as long as you can follow some simple directions. So right now we have 185 participants on this webinar. We started out with about 50 participants. We are a little bit over 2 months in business. We have accumulated over $150,000 in commissions. This is just the beginning. People are getting paid. People are forever grateful. I am forever grateful. But not only that, the reason why this works is because it's a team effort with nothing but positivity, excitement, and money to be made. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that, but we are excited. A lot of people here are extremely excited. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do a share screen and pull up the presentation for this evening. If you are watching this live on Facebook or on YouTube, this PowerPoint presentation is going to basically explain to you what Successful Solution Method is all about, why you should be a part of this opportunity. I don't care how many programs you felt like you've been in, how many programs, how much money you spent, how much failure you've had in the past. We've all been there, all of us. I don't think there's any person that I've met that said, gosh, I got online and started earning with my first program. I never ever heard that, ever, ever, ever. So I don't care where you're from, what walk of life, I do not care. This is something that works for everyone that uses it. Everyone. You just have to apply yourself to the task that we have, okay? And you will start to see results. You will start to, and it's not going to take long to happen. That's the thing. This is a proven system / method that works effectively, and it's consistent and it's fast. Okay, please make sure to stay till the end. So again, Successful Solution Method is a business model that allows you to earn while you learn. This platform was created mainly for people to experience earning an income while building a successful work from home business. Okay. And the reason why I say successful is because a lot of people have businesses that don't last, or they may have a franchise or a business where they have to go into every day, and it's not the same. And I know a lot of entrepreneurs that have no time freedom because they're in their store all day, they're cooking all day, they're doing hair all day, they're working with clients all day. Okay. This is not it, because this gives you time freedom. So I don't care if you're a doctor, a lawyer, you have a business, this is different, because at the end of the day, just because you're an entrepreneur does not mean you have time freedom. It doesn't. There's a difference. And in our trainings, we go over that and we talk about that, because a lot of people, they just really don't understand. Time freedom is where you can pick up and you can take your laptop, you can go anywhere in the world and still earn money. If you have to clock into your business every day and you can't leave and get up and freely go as you please, that's not time freedom. Okay. So we go over that stuff. But that's what we want to do, is we want to have something that is successful, that allows us to earn long-term, that's consistent. We don't want to earn $50 this week, nothing next week, maybe $100 the following week, and absolutely nothing the next month. Okay, that's also not a business. And it's not sustainable. You cannot earn $50 here and there and take care of a family. It's not going to happen. Okay. So what we want to do, again, create a platform where people can experience earning and building a successful business that will last months and months and years and years and years to come. Okay. I have people that have seen my growth from 2016 till now. They cannot believe it. They don't even understand how it happened. But that's what we go over, what the process looks like, and how easy it is to go through that process without making a lot of mistakes if you can follow simple instructions. Successful Solution Method, it's newbie friendly, easy to duplicate, it's task driven. What we work on is income producing activities. Why? Because if you're online and you're not consistently working on income producing activities, you're not going to earn. That's what drives money into your bank account, is income producing activities. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to learn what that looks like. We want to apply that on a daily basis, and we want that to drive money into our accounts. And that's what we do with SSM. It's a community-based program. It has a hands-on approach. It works quickly. It's not MLM. It's not surveys. And with this, you'll be able to start earning consistently. So one of the things that I discuss a lot in our trainings is teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. I've been hearing this since I was a kid. As a kid, I never really understood what this meant. Like you understand, like, yeah, teamwork. You're on a basketball. Maybe you're part of a basketball team, or when I used to run track. So we used to always say that teamwork makes the dream work. We all do things together, and I didn't know that as an adult I would still be using this quote. Teamwork makes the dream work. Give people what they need, and you won't ever have to worry about earning online. What people need when they're looking for a business, they need money, they need results. Not only that, they need education, they need training. People want to know, okay? People want to know why they are doing certain things. Don't just tell me what to do. Why am I doing this? Why does this matter? Why is this so important? Why should I not focus on that? And that's the thing. That's what's different between getting into an opportunity and having a ton of gray areas and getting into an opportunity and it's black and white. And that's another thing that I thought of when I created SSM, is that there's been so many opportunities where it was a whole bunch of gray areas. Do I really use this? Do I need that? Is that important? Should I be focusing on that? Or sometimes I'm in an opportunity and I'm focusing on this one thing, and then find out 4 months later, I should have never even been focusing on that one thing. So I wasted 4 months. Gosh, why? So what we want to do is we want to really allow people to understand what they should focus on, what's important and what's not important in order to earn money. So many people come into opportunities and they're focusing on all the wrong things. And you know what? For some people, you can't even help them, because no matter as much you tell them to focus on one thing, they're just so stuck on something else. But what we do is, as a team, we talk about those things and why those things aren't important and why these things are important. Why we don't brand opportunities, we brand ourselves, right? Because people join people, people don't join opportunities. So these are some of the things that we go over. But not only that, what I love about SSM is you get credit for your participation, right? Because when you participate and you implement, you learn, and then what happens when you're learning? You're earning, okay? And that's what we want to create. We want to create more leaders, right? Because I honestly feel nobody wants to be at the top alone, right? And there's more than enough money to be made. So we are here to create leaders and let people know the right way to do business, so that no matter what opportunity you're in, you know exactly what you need to do to be successful, okay? We start with SSM, and what we do is we create leaders so that you could start having multiple streams of income. You can learn about what opportunities to join, what works, what doesn't work, why certain business opportunities work, and why certain opportunities don't. And it's so funny because, and I'm gonna share this quick story. This lady was telling me about this opportunity that she was in. She's like, since March, it's been a mess. And I'm like, I'm not surprised. When I first looked at that opportunity and everyone was sending it to my inbox, I took one look at it and knew it wasn't no good. And come to find out, I was right. You get to learn what to look for when you are looking for online business, and what to join and what not to. You want something that's high converting, something that works. This platform is great is because people get to earn while they learn. There's not too many opportunities or owners of opportunities that really have the best interests of the community at heart. They want to make money. And they know that the top players are going to earn money, but then everybody else, unfortunately, is going to suffer. And a lot of them, they know it, because they don't have, okay, one of the things, they don't do live trainings with their members. Some of these opportunities, you never even know who the owner is. They don't even show up. You may not even, some opportunities, you don't ever even see them. They have people running their opportunities that don't really care about the members at all. Okay. And then again, a lot of them have trainings that are outdated, that don't work or will never work, because it's old stuff. It's stuff that doesn't work for 2020. So again, we go over this and we teach people and we let them see all of the things that they've been missing. What I call it is the light bulb moments. Okay. Light bulb moments. That's what changed my life. Okay. It took me 75 days when I first started with my mentor. And he said, Amanda, don't count the days, just do the work. 75 days. But that 75th day, I made $1,800. And you know what? That was my light bulb moment. That was my first light bulb moment. Because you know what I noticed? I said, wow, the average person would have never went 75 days without making any money. They would have quit. They would have quit. They would have gave up. 75 days is a long time when you're working on something day in and day out and you see absolutely no results. And I'm like, wow, the average person is not going to do that. They're just not. That's a long time. And I was definitely putting in 3-4 hours a day. I was working hard for that 1,800 bucks. But what happened is after that, I started to have this snowball effect. And every day wasn't 1,800 bucks. I would get 50 here, 75 here, 150 here, 500 here. But it was gradually just growing and it was growing and it was turning into something that was just absolutely amazing. So again, we talk about these things and it's for people to understand the way business works and how to have the success that you're looking for so that you can be motivated and you can stay inspired and you can keep going, because that's very important. So what I realize is that you move faster as one. Teamwork makes the dream work. I tell people all the time, and I see this on all of my webinars, Beyonce and all of these top people out there, these top singers and stuff, they're not by themselves. They have an entourage. They move with other people. Why? Because they realize they can't do everything alone, okay? And that's why they have teams and they have people that they work with, because you move faster when you are moving as one. So that's what we do, and that's what helps us to grow and actually keep growing as we're building SSM and we're building these leaders, okay? So the to-do list, what do? We have 3 things that we really focus on that allows us to drive commissions into this opportunity. We focus on a to-do list, okay? And we're going to go over that. The income producing activities that pay us, okay? We also focus on laser targeted traffic called pre-qualified leads. Why? We don't want to spend money on people who are not interested in working from home, that don't have the money or the time. And that's what happened when a lot of people purchase clicks, okay? They're purchasing clicks and they're getting traffic that's cold, that's not really interested in what it is that they're presenting. We don't want to do that. We want warm leads. We want people who have stated that they are looking for a home-based business opportunity. They have money to spend to get started, and they have at least 10 hours a week to put into their business. When we do this, it helps us to get rid of the tire kickers and the people who are not interested in working from home. We don't want people that think that this is a job, right? I've been in so many opportunities and you reach out to these people and they're like, oh, I was looking at this job position and I'm like, this is definitely not a job position. But this is the type of traffic that comes through when you're just buying anything. We don't want to do that. We want targeted traffic, okay? Not only that, time is money. We don't want to waste time. We want to do things that are going to help us to produce results, okay? So I decided to create a learning platform where the average person can learn step by step exactly what to do to produce a full-time income, also earn quickly by providing traffic that converts. Successful Solution Method is a program that gives back, pumping payouts back to our members that are consistently completing the task. Created to stop chasing prospects and to help get rid of the tire kickers, okay? What makes us so unique? We don't focus on selling. We are noticed because of the approach. We have high targeted traffic. It's more than just the money. It's hard to fail with this opportunity because we have a hands-on approach. We are a community that are highly engaged and growing. We teach people how to build a business online the right way. And what you learn will allow you to learn online, earn online for years to come. So what you learn, you can teach to other members, other people that come to you. But not only that, you are now involved in a platform where you can really teach someone something that works, that's effective. And it'll be like this for years to come. I've been using the things that we do, I've been doing since 2016 when I first had my light bulb moment and I started my online journey, my 90-day blitz, I call it. We have, you'll learn about that too. We have 90-day blitz. And that's really important because when you are starting an opportunity, you want to be going 100 miles per hour when you first come through the door. That's important. The way you start and begin, it sets the tone for the future, right? So we talk about that, and that's what we focus on. Again, we're only a little bit over 2 months in, but we go over all of these things and we do it step by step in little short sessions so that people aren't confused or lost. And that's really important, okay? So most of the challenges that people face when they come online is wasting time, false promises, unrealistic expectations. A lot of people don't earn anything online. Most people that are online earn under $500 for the year, $500 for the year. A lot of people need to learn certain skill sets that most people cannot develop quickly. So you wind up working a business opportunity where you need to learn all of these skill sets, and skill sets take time. A lot of these skill sets take time. High converting funnels, email swipes, high converting landing pages, sales pages that have all of the information you need. Not only that, how to run traffic and what that looks like. These are all skill sets. So if you get into opportunity, you don't know how to do any of these things, and they are not set up for you, more than likely, you are going to fail. A lot of people purchase traffic that never converts. You're putting out $250, $500, $1,000, and they're not getting not one sign up within their business. And then the average person quits before they get started because they've put out so much, or they've done so much and haven't made a dime. They don't want to continue to go. But not only that, a lot of people have realized that they join an opportunity and then the sponsor is no longer there for them. And that's very disappointing and overwhelming, and it's discouraging. Okay. So these are the biggest challenges when it comes to earning from home. And this is where SSM comes in, because we eliminate all of this stuff as long as you are completing the income producing activities. So we have 5 different packages, okay? And each package have certain products. Whoever invited you to this opportunity, you could get their link and it will show you exactly what's included in each package. We have the bronze, which is a one-time fee of $125. We have the silver package, which is a one-time fee of $325. The gold package, which is a one-time fee of $500. Then we have the platinum, which is a one-time fee of $1,000, and the diamond package, which is a one-time fee of $2,000. As an SSM member, you receive 50% payouts from each level as long as you're completing the income producing activities. If you decide not to, you will only receive 30%. 50% looks a lot better than 30. So I tell people, make sure that you're putting in your 2 hours per day, because it's going to pay off. Okay, it's going to pay you back. Your main focus when you decide to join SSM, you focus on the income producing activities. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the PowerPoint really quick. We are now going to go over the income producing activities, okay? This is the part that everyone never understands, but I'm gonna say it loud and clear. We are now, I feel like this is the commercial part. We are now going over the income producing activities, okay? This is it. This is it, guys. Adam, you ready for this? Yeah, I'm talking to you, Adam. I see you down there. We are focusing on weekly trainings, participating in the weekly trainings, participating in our weekly webinars, posting your results, staying engaged in the Facebook group, staying engaged in our chat room. You're going to be working on your account 1 to 2 hours per day, and you will have step-by-step instructions on what to do. And yes, when we say working on your account, we are talking about your Facebook page. So if you are extremely computer savvy, and when it comes to Facebook, you're on it all day, why not get paid? Why? It's so simple. I have people that are on Facebook all day just scrolling and liking and commenting and scrolling and liking. Get paid for it. There's so many people on Facebook that are looking for online opportunity. Let that be your full-time income. That's all I can say. But that's what we do. We have webinars, we have trainings, we have, gosh, we get together, we talk to each other in our chat room. It's just amazing. And it's fun. It's fun. Okay? So these are the income producing activities, guys. This is it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay? So what I would like to do is, if anybody would love to give information or share their experience so far that's a part of SSM, please type in the chat box and I will go ahead and hit the unmute button. Daryl, I love Daryl. Daryl, you're at every single, I swear he makes sure he's at every single webinar. Daryl, let me hit this button here. Hey, Daryl.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. And I just want to say this, the reason why I'm at these webinars, not only is it a part of the income producing activities because I want the 50%, but because I know that there's a lot of people on the fence who are, wondering, okay, what is this program? And they actually come to hear testimonials. They want to make sure that maybe they've seen someone's Facebook page and they see them get a payout, and they want to make sure that it's just not them who are getting the payouts. But guys, look here. Once again, I can only be transparent. We're a little bit over 2 months into the program, over $100 and some thousand in commissions in 2 months, which is, you just don't get that. Practically everybody is getting paid, guys. Look here, I love the program because it's basically a program that runs by itself. It's about 95% of practically everything is done for you. You do about 10% of that. 1, maybe 2 hours a day. No calling, no harassing people, no chasing friends and family, no DMing people with scripts. We all know how it feels like to get left on read. Come in, do the income producing activities, guys, and you can get paid. Once again, practically everybody is getting paid. People who have never made money online, period. No experience. We got people that's been online for years, never made any money. I've been online almost 3 years, and I'll put it to you like this. I've made money online, but I've never made this type of money this fast in this short of time, guys. right now I'm at, actually I added up because some of it's, I realized that one of my payouts is, a couple of my payouts aren't in my back office, but I'm at right at $50 away. I'm at $6,950 that I have made since I've been in this program, guys, in barely 2 months. 1,200 of that back here on the 31st of which is last week. I'm telling you right now, guys, I can't make this up. This is practically the easiest program out there, and it comes with phenomenal mentorship. The training is immaculate, top-notch training that a lot of top earners would charge you probably thousands of dollars to get. With each package comes training that teaches you how to not only be a better business owner, but how to build your business, how to brand yourself. I mean, tons of stuff, guys. Like, it's just phenomenal. You just don't get this type of stuff in opportunities that only require one-time payments, like no monthly fee, guys. It's phenomenal. If you're on the fence, if you just want to make money without harassing people, you know, building big teams and all this other stuff, guys, I'm telling you, Amanda has put this thing together for everybody to succeed. The only way you cannot be successful is if you don't do anything and you don't show up. If you can show up, if you can do the income producing activities, if you can put in about 10 hours a week in your business, guys, I'm telling you, you will make money. It's almost imperative not to, guys. It's almost hard not to. So appreciate you for this opportunity, Amanda. Guys, if you're on the fence, if you've been thinking twice, just get back with the person who invited you or whatever and get started. I'm telling you, it'll be the best investment you've made probably in your entire life.
Thank you so much, Daryl. I appreciate you. And you know what? He's right, because I always tell people the amount of money that I put into the trainings that I give out, it's crazy. And I've invested a lot of money to learn a lot of the things that I know. And I'm like, people shouldn't have to pay this type of money for this, you know? And I'm on a mission to help inspire people. And not only that, motivate people to know you can build a business from home. So that's what we're focusing on. So thanks again for that, Daryl. We're going to go ahead and move on to Karen Bailey. Let me hit this button here and see if it'll work. Karen?
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm still very, very excited over yesterday. I'm still scratching my head, wonder how the heck that happened. Now, I said to you, you sent me through a notification, and I'd only been in this program for 7 days. And you sent me a notification of $200 and $250 at the same time. And I said to you, Amanda, I think you've made a mistake. I'm still learning. How can this happen? You know, I've been online for a long time, a very long time. I have never, ever seen this before. I've never seen so many newbies earning good income. I've never had this sort of training with such a awesome motivator. You're awesome.
Thank you.
But one thing I really particularly like too is the nature of the community in there. You have built a superb community, and that's what drives this as well. Obviously you behind it, awesome, but the community, everyone motivating each other, helping each other out with their posts and things like that. I can't say enough about this program. Absolutely just awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Karen. Thanks so much and congratulations to your first payout.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna move right on to Booker. Booker, can you hear me?
Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's going on, Booker?
All right, I'm just a Amanda. That's all I got to say. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, you know, I just have to be honest with you. You know, like a lot of people tell you, you get in these businesses and you have a home-based business. Well, I was in businesses where I never was at home, and I was spending out more money than I was taking in. And it was kind of funny when I got my first payout. I asked Amanda, you know, is this real? Because I didn't know how the program kind of worked, you know. And when it hit my bank account, I've been telling everybody, I'm like a prophet. I'm telling y'all, get into this program because it works. And it's something that you don't really have to understand. And the steps, they real easy to do. And I just have to thank you because it saved me a lot of times, because some of the stuff I used to do, I'll be honest with you guys, I used to get like 3 hours of sleep because I was up trying to figure it out. And I had people in my other business, I was telling them, you know, hey, I was getting paid, but they wasn't getting paid. And this is an equal platform where everybody can get paid, and you just follow the steps. And if you can read, I mean, you on Facebook, like you say, you can do it all the time. And this is an opportunity where you can come back to the family barbecues because they stopped inviting me. They know I was coming talking about another business, but now I can feel comfortable and I don't have to sweat them, but they're going to come around, man. And my family, they're going to come around. But I really do, you know, I'll be honest with y'all. I love the program because it's simple and everybody can get paid, and it's not all that hype, man. You don't have to go to all these meetings because, I mean, you have to pay for those meetings too. So you're spending more money out than you bringing in. But I'm going to just tell you guys, just stick with it. It works. And I ain't going to tell my girlfriend, but I'm about to get some more money. Back to you, man.
Thanks so much, Booker. Thanks so much for sharing. I'm happy that you're here with us. You're doing a fantastic job. And you know what I love about a lot of people that's on this team, because we're working together as one and we learn so much from each other, people are stepping outside of their comfort zone. And it's easy to be you when you are in trainings and you're hearing guys, I share some real stories with guys because I've been through some real stuff. I cannot make these stories up, but they are to motivate and inspire and let people know that if I can do it, anybody can do it. You can definitely do this. You just have to be willing to put in the work. And like Daryl said, there's so many people, it's hard to come onto this platform, come into this business and not earn. If you're not earning, that means that you are not following the income producing activities. If you have the 2 hours, you are motivated and determined to make a difference, and you stick with just this, because so many people are all over the place. Stick with just this. You will see results, okay? So what we're going to do is move right on to Trisha, who would like to share.
Hey, can you hear me, Amanda?
Yes, I can. How are you?
Hey, I am doing good, really good. You know, I got to say, I was one of those people that you were talking about here in the very beginning that's going, what the heck? How the heck are they doing this, right? I mean, really, seriously, how the heck? What's happening here? Is this for real? Because I've been in this industry, in the home-based business industry now for 33 years, and I've seen a lot of things out there that are definitely not, you know, just not real. There's so much stuff out there, and this is so different. I've never seen anything like this, so I was really, really intrigued. It's like, I got to get on the inside of this and really see how this works. So I've been in now for a little less than a month, and I got to tell you guys, if you're wondering at all, this is real. It is so real. The payments, I mean, they just keep coming in. I've got 6 payments so far this month. And this is only the 4th of the month, right? This $300 came in just the past 24 hours. You know, so, I mean, this is working. And the most exciting part of it all is that newbies are winning here, right? I mean, not just a few. There's so many of them. If you guys haven't been in our Facebook group yet, you have got to get in there. You'll see for yourself. It is amazing. It's truly, truly exciting what's going on. And this is really the only thing that I've found that I can truly say that it is working for everyone that is using it. Okay, just everyone that's just plugging in, following the simple instructions. And they're simple, guys. If you can follow the simple instructions, do the tasks, it's working. And one other thing, I just got to say, I love the earnings. I absolutely love them. Of course, they're awesome. But the learning, what I'm learning here is just, it's totally blowing me away, seriously, because the value of what Amanda gives, the training and the mentorship, seriously, you know, like Daryl said, the cost of that, I mean, that would be huge, guys, what we're getting and what Amanda's giving us here. So I just, I can't believe what you're pouring into us, Amanda, and what you're giving. So you've got a heart of gold. I appreciate you so much. I'm so glad I found this.
Thank you so much, Trisha. Thank you so much. And you know, what I want to just say is that, like, when people are wondering how is this working, it's because it's more, I am focusing on giving, you know, and I'm going to just give you guys an example for all of the newbies, all of the people that don't really know about what we're doing, or they're on the fence about what it is that we're doing. Let's just say Like we had a person that came in and he paid $1,000 to get into the opportunity. So the sponsor, the person that brought them into the opportunity, they earn $500, right? With most opportunities, the other $500 go where? In the chat box, anybody know where does the other $500 normally go? To the company, correct, to the owner, right? But with SSM, I don't do that. I take the other 500 and I divide it amongst our team members who are completing the income producing activities. And that's how we keep things flowing, because this is bigger than just me. I tell people all the time, before SSM was created, I was already a multiple six-figure earner. This is more than just money. This is about creating leaders. And it's not to say I don't get paid anything, okay, because I do get paid for my time, but I'm not stingy enough to take all of the money and just give it to myself. You know, it's about pumping back into the people who are allowing us to grow this opportunity. So 500 goes to the sponsor. The other 500 is broken down into payments amongst our team members. So if you wake up and you see you made 100, 150 bucks, and you're like, I haven't really even started promoting, I'm just doing the income producing activities. That's what you're getting paid for. So a percentage of the money is going back into the community, the support, our success coaches who are working hard to make sure that people understand what to do and how to do business. They work behind the scenes and make sure that the questions are answered and that people understand what they do, what they're doing, how to get paid, what not to do, you know, all of those things. So this is truly a team effort. And again, like I said, you know, I was telling one of the success coaches the other day, I'm like, gosh, we made so much money today. And most of it was from my link. And I'm like, it's going right back into our members. But it feels good to do that, because at the end of the day, this is a group effort. And I know that we're going to only do better and we're going to continue to grow. If people continue to get paid, they will work harder to learn and keep applying the income producing activities that we have. So that, in a nutshell, breaks down how this platform works and why it's so different from most. Most people, they'll take all of the funds. The owner will take all the money and be like, all right, you guys figure it out. And if you can't, oh well. But I wanted to create something different. And that's what I'm putting my time and energy into, because when the pandemic hit, I was so grateful that I wasn't one of those people that was struggling. I was so grateful that I didn't have to worry about going out to a job and having my kid, you know, just so many things that was happening. But what I love about everything that happened is that it was a wake up for me. It was like sitting in the house and not being able to travel. I'm just sitting in the house working, sitting in the house trying to make sure I don't get the coronavirus. I was able to really sit back and say, you know what? This is a time to give back. And guys, this creation came from the pandemic. That's where this all came from. Just being able to sit home and sit back and really think about everything that's happening and how, because of the blessing that I have, how I can give back to others and create something that can produce leaders, help people to make money while they're sitting home because they're laid off or they lost their job or they were fired because of everything that was going on. And that's where SSM, that's how this was created. So for 2020, even though a lot of people came out came out and a lot of things didn't go well for people, this opened doors for a lot of people. And that's why we're here. So I'm not going to talk anymore because I do get emotional. I'm still human. But I want to say thank you to everyone who came out tonight. We have 195 people right now on this webinar. Thank you guys so much for believing in me, believing in the program, for just coming on and listening to the testimonies and how this opportunity works. We are here to truly change lives. We are here to motivate and inspire people and let people know, no matter what you went through with any other opportunity, you can still win. You can still win. It's still hope there for you. So thanks again, guys. Enjoy your week. Happy hump day. And we'll see you guys next week, Wednesday, on the next webinar, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you're there. I love you guys. Have a great night.